Hey Ari, this is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with Eric. And as promised, here's your website analysis. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get more customers online. I'm going to run through a couple of things that you can also implement right now. And also in addition to reviewing your website, I'm also going to look at one of your competitors' website and show you why they're currently beating you online and what you can actually do differently to counteract that. So we'll first start off with your website. You actually have a pretty good looking website. You have your logo at the top, you have your call to action, good photos, nice layout, and good amount of contents as well. So there's actually just some few things we're going to get over with first to make sure we get you on top of the search list. One thing I can tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google actually would like to see a minimum of 1500 words on a homepage. And in addition to this, the more content you'll have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you'd want to have 1500 words or more. So let's go ahead and do a quick count just for us to see how many words you have on your homepage. All right, so currently you have 885 words, which is actually a great number. However, we're still quite behind with the goal of 1500 for us to be considered by Google as a trustworthy website. Another thing I would like to talk about are keywords. Google is also looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. So if you have the exact words listed multiple times on your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search. And of course, Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results. So I actually did a quick search of the roofing companies in one of the areas you're servicing, and we'll talk more about the results that we have here. So let's start off with the first one. So this is what we call the map pack, and this is something where you really would like to be on since these are the ones that gets a lot of attention, a lot of traffic, and are easier to find. One way for you to be here is you'll need to have Google My Business profile where you'll enter as much information as possible, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on and so forth. I'm actually seeing that you're ranking at the third spot on the map pack searches, and one way for you to be at the top of this list is you'll actually need to add all of your information in as many directories as possible, like on Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie.com, and so on and so forth. Moving on to the next part, these are what we call the organic searches. So these are all the website that actually ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about and analyze. So I actually pulled up one of the top ranking website and let's see what they have differently. Looking at their website, you actually have a better looking website. Well, they have their logo here, their phone number. They also have good photos and good amount of contents as well. So let's go ahead and dig deeper with the numbers instead. So we have here Ahrefs, one of the paid tools that we're using for us to have some more information on the backend of your website. We'll be talking more about the numbers, so let's start off with DR. So this is the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR is the strength of your website. Backlinks, on the other hand, these are other website that refers to your website, so they're like shoutouts from different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, and the like. Let's also take a look at your competitors' numbers. So starting off with DR and UR, it actually shows that they have more numbers, which simply means that Google actually finds their website a much more trustworthy website and also a stronger website. And the reason why that happened is because they actually have more backlinks, they have more referring domains, more keywords, which resulted to more traffic. One important thing that I need to discuss is the difference between backlinks and referring domains. So first is this should be a 2-to-1 ratio. This 64 referring domains that they have are actually what we call the good or strong backlinks. However, the rest of the missing backlinks are what we consider the spammy backlinks. And one way for you to be able to get more traffic is you'll actually need to increase the backlinks and referring domains and make sure that they're on a good ratio, which is 2-to-1. Also, you need to increase the keywords as well. That way, you'll have more traffic than they do. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk more about the referring domains and keywords, and let's discuss the importance of this too, especially in making your website stronger and better. Starting off with the referring domains. So as you can see, these are all the directories they're currently listed on that actually brings them a lot of attention and a lot of traffic. That's why they're also ranking higher in the searches. Next are the keywords. So these are all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers search for these specific words, their website will show on top of the list. And if you also look at the numbers under volume, these are the total number of people that's actually searching for this specific keywords on Google. So that's how important in choosing the right keyword is. That way, more customers will be able to find your website faster and easier. Another thing we'd like to share are hidden keywords. So let me just look for a sample photo that we can use here. All right, well, let's just pretend that you're able to save this photo. So if you save this photo and instead of naming it with a generic file name, you can actually rename it with a hidden keyword instead. And of course, you can do the same thing with the other photos you'll have on your website. That way you'll be able to have more hidden keywords added into it. Not only that, of course, for those keywords to not to be repetitive on your website as well. So just to wrap things up, the most important things that we can do to improve your ranking is first the amount of content, wherein we're gonna add more words into your homepage. That way, Google will actually consider your website a much more trustworthy website and also a stronger website. Next would be the backlinks, wherein we're gonna add your information to more directories as possible. That way, we can actually bring you more traffic and of course, the higher chances of your website in appearing at the top of the map pack list. Last but not the least would be the keywords, wherein we're going to help you out in adding more keywords and, of course, choosing the right ones. That way, more customers will be able to find your website quicker and easier. So, these are all the things that you can actually implement right now. We can also help you in making these changes and more with the goal of getting you many new customers. So, Eric will also be following up with you to get some feedback about the ideas I discussed on this video. So, I really do appreciate your time. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.